Hey, No Code Ops, Phil here. And today for our aha moment demo, I am joined by a buddy of mine, actually from the No Code Ops community, Dan, who is the co-founder and president of Tango. Dan, what's up, man?
What's up, Phil? What's up, No Code Ops people? How we doing?
Good, good. Is it so awesome to be finally talking to all of the people that are reading and watching videos alongside of you as one of our OG subscribers?
Totally. I've been a long fan of both Phil and the movement of no code that he's helped create. So
Here we go.
it's been a
Dan's one
joy
of
to
our
be part of the
earliest
ride.
believers, early adopter. So Dan, can you tell us a bit about Tango, just like an overview, where the idea came from? Yeah, all that jazz.
Yeah, Tango helps anyone create instant documentation. So if you ever struggled taking screenshots, writing out processes, showing a new hire or a client or a partner how to do something in a tool or a piece of software, that's why we got started. That's why we're here. If you wind it back, we kind of looked bigger picture and we're like, why is it so hard to get good at what you do in kind of any kind of digital job these days? And a lot of it comes down to, well, it's really hard to learn these functional skills, this day-to-day processes and tasks. And the more SaaS tools that get created, the more, processes that we're responsible for because we're automating some of the easier ones. Now we're doing more complex ones. And we said that just like that time to mastery, that time to value, however you look at it, could just be such a more pleasant experience. And so we sort of said, hey, what if you could recreate that sort of the analog for tapping a coworker on the shoulder and say, hey, can you show me how to do X, Y, Z? And recreate that in a digital way that would help people be more productive, get up the learning curve faster and just get what they really need to know to get their job done and be successful.
Amazing. I've definitely seen this problem firsthand, both being the person that has to now learn a new thing or even being the person that has to teach a new thing. And God knows I've created many unread Google Doc on this front. So would love to see the product and show us like, an aha moment that, a user of Tango would have live in the product. Would love to see it.
Yeah, totally. So I'll share my screen here.
Great.
I think put yourself in the shoes right now of a manager onboarding somebody, or you're a product manager for Google Calendar. Let's go with either one of those. And we just want to teach somebody how to share a calendar.
Okay.
What you're seeing with Tango can be done with any app, anywhere in the browser. We can do this. So pick your favorite no-code tool, but let's just do this with Google Calendar. So all we have to do is go up. I have a Chrome extension pinned already. Tango says, would you like to capture your workflow? Let's do it. Now capture has started. Now this feels like a Loom or sort of like a video, recording. It's not. All we're doing is capturing, hey, when you go click, type, drag, drop, do anything with your cursor or your mouse or your keyboard. And then we're taking in these zoomed crop screenshots as we go. So Let's see what happens. I'm just going to share my calendar. You'll see this blue box. That's Tango. I'm going to go to share with specific people. I'm going to go in and I'm going to add, let's add admin at tango.us. And let's send that. And okay, let's say that's our process. We're done.
Great.
And while we're doing that in the background, so we get some nice confetti.
I love the confetti. Any product with confetti, I'm a sucker for it.
Yeah, it's that's a make or break for some people, Phil.
It is.
So basically what you have here, we're going to have basically 95% of exactly what you wanted.
So it's capturing the screenshots, writing the steps, all of that jazz. And by you just clicking through things on your screen.
Exactly. So anything you might have been doing on your own, you know, drawing these boxes, cropping these
Oh God,
screenshots,
I've made
pasting
so many
them.
red arrows.
So we have the ability for you to make red arrows. We have the ability for you to come in and clean this up.
Cool.
But the idea is that, you know, it's like 95% of the way there, right?
Love
So if we want to edit something, for example, we miss this little, you know, description here. So if we say click on more button, if we want to change a title,
Sure.
how something's phrased, and then I'll draw an arrow just for you, Phil.
Speak to my heart. I
we can
love
come
how
in.
I love how easy this is to create and do within one tool. Because I think part of the problem with documentation is it just doesn't ever get created because the barrier of entry to it. But by making it this easy for a creator, it's going to unlock a whole new level of people doing this who were previously either scared or just didn't have the time to do it.
We see it twofold. We see it people who are like, oh my God, you know, I document for 10 to 20 hours a week. This is going to make that into 2 hours. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Or we see people, you know, that are like, hey, I've known I should be documenting. We're hiring people. We're bringing on new resources. Our clients have asked for it. I just haven't had the time. There hasn't been a way to do it. And now they're starting to document because people are really realizing that, like, okay, for this distributed work model to work, you know, we just have to make these kinds of things more accessible. So I'm just going to demonstrate here. You can blur.
Oh, wow.
We can add your arrow. So let's save that. And then.
Man, this has come a long way since I first saw this, like way back when you guys first started. This is so cool to see the evolution.
Yeah, it's happening. I'll give you one more thing here and then be done with the product demo. But
yeah,
what do you do once you're done? You can either copy a link really quickly. What people would see is what we sort of see in this preview here. They get this nice table of contents. They get this nice zooming effect when they go, you know, view images. Or we can export out. This is our most used feature. We call it Magic Copy, but it basically lets you copy
Tell
everything
me you
we just
can
made.
live update a doc because it's embedded.
Okay, we can do that with an iframe. For now, though, this is what we do. I just opened a blank Google Doc. This will work anywhere that's HTML compatible.
Wow.
And
Look
you can
at
come
that.
in and paste everything we just did, text and images, anything we added. So whatever you're using, like, keep using it. We don't need you to fully switch over. We just want to help you create way faster and update way faster.
So good. So if you're using, it's like, for instance, like my wife works at Guru, like the knowledge management company, right?
Yes.
So if you're using Guru as your knowledge management, you can just like paste this into those cards very easily, essentially. You're not
Totally.
Got it. Very cool. But I'm assuming you also have like your own knowledge store or, you know, place where people can just search stuff if they don't have a knowledge management software or wiki platform that they're using. There you go.
Well, yeah, we have this backend, this kind of foldering, right? It kind of looks like a Google Drive. You can come in and make folders, you know, share, collaborate, star different workflows. So we have that functionality too.
Very cool. Last question on mine. So I know there's like some players in this field, right? Around documenting processes via clicks. I've even seen some go as far as like help if you as the end user have the extension installed, it will point things around to you as opposed to having to read the documentation. Where do you guys stack up against the, you know, the competitors like the Minervas, the Scribes? Like, where do you stack up against them? What's the differentiator?
Totally. Yeah, we definitely look at like, hey, they're helping, you know, address angles of this problem as well. You know, for us, where we've really anchored is being really generous and in a free version, making it like the UI, the ease of use, just super simple. You know, what you see is what you get. Really investing in performance, page loading, you know, ability to transfer content in and out, you know, not restricting that. And then, you know, we do have, I actually skipped over it, but we do have, you know, some features we're building. So we're calling this one Live Blur. where you can actually come in and blur anything pre-capture you don't want.
And then it blurs it right when you're creating it. That's cool.
And then let's say resume capture, everything we go through and, click on this page, right? The blur will be there in all of our screenshots. So when we complete it, everything's already pre-blurred.
Yep.
So we're doing some different features. We're going in more of an internal direction. So we really want to help that internal new hire onboarding, SOP creation. That's really where we're headed. Minerva, you mentioned, it's a little bit more, hey, let's help any consumer.
Yeah,
on
it's
the
like
internet.
the public. It's for the public, I think.
Yeah. Scribe, similarly, they started a little bit more top down. They're a little bit more manager focused. We're a little bit more end user focused. So
very cool.
Some slight differences, but they're doing some things really well also.
Amazing. Well, dude, this is great. I am so jazzed for the future of Tango. How can people find out more? What should they do? Next steps?
Yeah, awesome. So, tango.us. Check us out on our website if you want to kind of learn more. Similarly, we're fairly active on our Twitter account at Tango_HQ. So feel free to reach out to us there or through our website and give it a try. It's free. So please check it out and share some feedback. And it's helping thousands of people already. We have over 20,000 installs and people are loving it. So encourage you to just give it a try and see how it can help your process management.
Amazing. Dan, thanks so much, man. Good jamming.
Likewise. Thanks, Phil.